There was a time when the children of Israel were in the desert that a plague broke out against the people. This plague was due to the rebellion of the people against God's appointed leadership of Moses and Aaron. Here are the steps that Moses and Aaron took against the plague, as found in Numbers 16. And I will start at verse 44. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Get away from the midst of this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment." And they fell on their faces. Moses said to Aaron, "Take your censer and put fire on it from off the altar, and lay incense on it, and carry it quickly to the congregation, and make atonement for them. For wrath has gone out from the Lord. The plague has begun." So Aaron took it, as Moses said, and ran into the midst of the assembly. And behold, the plague had already begun among the people. And he put on the incense and made atonement for the people. And he stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stopped. Our Father in heaven, let our prayers be counted as incense before you, like the incense that Aaron the priest carried quickly to the congregation to make atonement for them. For wrath has gone out from the Lord. The plague has begun. Let the Son of Righteousness rise with healing in his wings, as it says, "He stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stopped." For how can we bear to see the harm that would befall our people? Spare your people, O Lord, and do not make your heritage a reproach, as it says in the Torah of your servant Moses, "I will take sickness from among you." It also says, "And the Lord will take away from you all sickness, and none of the evil diseases of Egypt which you knew will he inflict on you. And again, I will put none of the diseases on you that I put on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord, your healer." May it be so, Hashem. Compassionate Father, who creates the cure before the affliction, heal us, O Lord, and we will be healed. Save us, and we will be saved. For you are our praise. For your salvation I do wait, O Lord. Dispatch your salvation from Zion, as it says, "Whatever plague, whatever sickness there is, whatever prayer, whatever plea is made by any person or by all your people Israel, each knowing the affliction of his own heart and stretching out his hand toward this house. Hear our prayers in heaven, your dwelling place, and forgive and act that we may all fear you and live." Amen. May it be so, Hashem. Help us, O God of our salvation. For the sake of the glory of your name, do not look upon our wickedness. Instead, deal with us with charity and devotion, as it says, "He takes pity on the downtrodden and poor, and the souls of the poor he saves." Act for the sake of our Master Yeshua, to whom you gave the authority to heal every disease and sickness. Our righteous Messiah, of whom it is written, Surely he carried our sicknesses and bore our diseases. In his merit and virtues, may the sayings of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be favorable before you, O Lord, our rock and our Redeemer. Amen. May it be so, Hashem.